Brandon Driver here with Electric Auto Squad. This is the story of how Autopilot saved my life on the freeway. I'm going to work through this video to earn your like and subscribe, so check in with me at the end to see if I did so. It was a dark and stormy night, literally. It was raining really hard and traffic was going the speed limit on the freeway. That should have been my first indicator something was wrong. This happened about a year ago. I was on the freeway driving to California from Las Vegas, going to an event, and my girlfriend at the time was in the passenger seat. I had the car on autopilot and everything was fine. I was going to make a lane change and I signaled the car to lane change over to the right. And the car did so very slowly, and about 3/4 of the way, all of a sudden it swerved back into my lane. And it was alarming enough that both of us were jolted and we looked around, what happened, what's going on. And she pointed in the lane that I was about to get into and pointed out that there was a car that had just swerved into that lane. And if we had kept going, we would have absolutely crashed into them. She looked at me and asked if I was the one that swerved us. And I looked back down at Autopilot, which was still making the wheel drive on its own. And I said, no, it wasn't me. And what happened was Autopilot saw that a car on the right side had come too close to us from the side cameras, and it had taken over and swerved us out of the way of a collision. We watched as the guy sped off ahead. He couldn't stay in his lane. He was swerving all over the place. It was late at night. It was all the signs of a drunk driver, and he cut a few other people off, and we were just glad not to be hit. We were fine. We ended up driving in about 5 minutes of silence after that, just grateful that nothing had happened. And after that moment, I developed a much deeper appreciation for Autopilot henceforth. And I grew a passion to help other people get into cars that can be just as safe. And in fact, it's a personal goal of mine to eventually get a Model 3 or a Model Y for my mom. And I would be much happier knowing that she's driving behind the wheel of a car that can do something that cool and avoid a crash. Did I earn your like and subscribe? Please check out my other videos up here. I have a lot of thoughts on the most recent models that Tesla is selling. And if you have any questions about electric vehicles, please send me an email at hello@electricautosquad.com. Stay safe out there.